Apocalypse.
No, it's not what I would do.
No, it's not. They make really dumb decisions, and I got like midway through season 2, and I was just like, I'm kind of forcing myself to watch this. I'm not really looking.
Force yourself to watch till season 4. That's when all the good stuff happens. But have you
take 4 seasons for it to get good?
No, it's good up until then, but it gets intense in season 4.
Yeah,
but have you ever seen Ozark?
I don't think so.
It's a Netflix show. Watch it. Like, if you can get past Jason Bateman from Arrested Development...
I like him. He's funny.
He is so good in it. It's such a good show.
Is it like a dark comedy?
It's not a comedy at all.
No?
Nope.
Is it a movie or a show?
It's a show. Yeah, they only got the first season out. It's about a guy who's involved with money laundering. It's awesome.
All right.
And
you heard it here on Dan D'Antoni Sports.
Possibly, I'm not willing to say this yet, but possibly the best show I've ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah. Not to talk it up too much.
I just saw, speaking of money laundering, I just saw Molly's Game. Never heard of it. It's about a former Olympic skier that started a card game thing.
That's awesome.
It's a true story. The movie is excellent.
Oh yeah, and she got arrested?
Yeah, the movie is
sorry to ruin excellent. The ending. I remember the true story.
That's what happens. It happens like right away. So you're
perfect.
Not spoiling anything.
All right.
Fantastic movie. Who I forget the actress's name, but her and Idris Elba killed it on screen.
All right. Dan, you got any shows or movies that you wanna suggest?
Oh man, jeez, it's been forever since I've been to the movies. No, I guess I'm pretty much tapped dry. It's, continue watching your Family Guy, I guess. That's a go-to.
All right, guys. This is going to be the last WTF of the season.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys prepared one, but I prepared one that pretty much sums up everything you need to know about the referees. In the AFC Championship game, Barry Church hit Rob Gronkowski in the face mask with his face mask and was flagged 15 yards for a helmet-to-helmet contact, which is not helmet-to-helmet. Definition of helmet-to-helmet is you must lead with the crown of your helmet. 15-yard penalty, turning point in the game that helped the Patriots beat the Jaguars, besides that and the refs. In the Super Bowl on Sunday, Malcolm Jenkins hit Brandon Cooks in the helmet with the crown of his helmet, but no flag was thrown. Well, that's football.
Cooks got murdered on that hit.
It was bad.
It was pretty brutal. They went right to commercial for a reason, because I saw that and I was like...
He wasn't moving.
Oh, yeah. I was like, he just died a little. Like, they went to commercial because they brought out the pads to revive him. I was like, there goes your argument that football's less brutal.
Wait, they brought out the pads to revive him?
No, not really.
I was going to say, he literally stood up and walked to the locker room.
Just a little bit of hyperbole.
I was like, what are you talking about?
It's on standby.
My That's Football is Clement, who no one's ever heard of, being the most effective player on the field for most of that game, catching, huge plays and being like a pretty much unknown player before the Super Bowl.
I expect nothing less from a Wisconsin running back.
Was he really? He was a college running back?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's a running back. He even had the word Badger written on his cleat.
Did he?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
He came out of nowhere and just lit them up, man. I was like...
Well, he's been doing that all season.
Not really. He hasn't been making waves on fantasy.
Well, maybe not on fantasy, but he's been extremely effective for the Eagles all year.
That's about to get stolen? No? Okay.
When I say all year, I mean after Darren Sproles got hurt, like the second game of the season.
Yeah, but he's been very good. He was very good in that game. That was interesting.
Actually, both starting running backs. Well, no, Deion Lewis was the starting running back for the Patriots, right? Or was it James White?
I think Lewis took it, right?
Maybe.
I don't know who started.
James White for the Patriots, also a Wisconsin running back.
You called him for MVP, too.
I did, and he played very well.
Mm-hmm.
James White played very well.
He did.
So I guess my well that football would have to be the second string Nick Foles, about to retire, takes the great Tom Brady and the Pats, beats him in the Super Bowl. Well,
Yeah.
it's football.
Yep.
Yep.
And you know what he's going to do after he's done with his career in football? He's going to dedicate his life to God. He wants to be a priest.
Not a priest.
He might want
but
to start
like
as preacher.
A preacher.
Yeah.
Since he's got a wife and a kid.
We could be a
Well,
Methodist
no.
priest.
If you're just because you're a priest doesn't mean you can't.
He could
Oh,
be a
I
priest.
thought priests were only in Catholicism. I thought everyone else was like preachers or whatever.
There's perks nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, like,
I thought they just had different titles. Like,
Oh,
they
maybe.
did the same thing. But.
maybe. I don't know. I'm not versed on religion very
You'd be
well
like-
anymore.
The 52nd chapter of this church, and have everything you want.
Yeah.
Pretty much nowadays.
Yep. I mean, if you look, you've got these mega churches where these pastors are making
Oh yeah,
millions
You
of
could
dollars.
actually-
Dean, what a charitable guy.
For like $30, you get your minister's
crap
license
he
and
is.
legally marry people.
Yep. All right.
My
Look
friend
into
did that, and he's going to be marrying me and Fendi. So
The Reverend?
Wow, I didn't realize that polygamy was legal in New York.
We'll
he
look
will
into it.
be.
The officiant.
Yeah,
He'll be officiating your wedding.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
All right. Guys, you ready to make our picks?
We got picks this week.
No, of course not.
I was like, for what?
We could, let's see, we could pick the Elimination Chamber in WWE.
We should start doing WWE picks.
We could.
Because, like the NFL, it's all predetermined.
WrestleMania is coming up. We
Oh,
could
man.
do, who's going
So
to win?
we're not doing a show next week. So
No, we're
this is
not
the
doing a
first bit
show
of the
next
Olympics.
week. Yeah.
And then you guys are going to be in the week after. I'm going to miss it for some Les Mis viewing. With
If you want to look at the miserables, just watch the Knicks. My God, or the Knicks fans.
Who's taking,
Yeah.
God.
who's taking the Daytona 500 this year?
Oh God, who cares?
I'm going to say the Eagles.
Eagles?
I don't know.
How about the Rangers and the New York Mets in a triple threat with Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. I mean, come on. If Bernie Madoff could take the Mets, I think Roman Reigns could take the Mets. Oh, man. He made off with their money.
Believe that.
Oh, God. All right. This week in sports history. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right. It's a fun one that I had geared toward Tony, but he's not here. Oh, on February 6th, 1958, Ted Williams signs with the Boston Red Sox for $135,000, making him the highest paid player in MLB.
Wow.
$135,000. Players won't even put on a jock strap for $135,000 now.
Once upon a time, if you had 10 grand, you were a millionaire.
Pretty much.
The
Right.
equivalent, yep.
Pretty much. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Oh, man. What a fun show.
Football's over.
I know football's over. We're going to have to find something else to occupy our time. Maybe.
We got the Olympics for now.
Yeah, we got the Olympics. We got, basketball, hockey.
Sundays are going to suck.
Sundays are going to suck.
Well, well,
I got Xbox now, so it's okay. All right. So, check us out on Twitter at DanDanTony. Occasionally, we do some funny stuff on there. Check us out on Facebook, DanDanTony Sports. If, for whatever reason, you want to send us an email, DanDanTonySports@gmail.com is where you would send that. I'd like to thank you all for listening. For Dan, and not Tony, have a good night.